Good evening, friends. Globally, everything had stopped. Projects got delayed, workplace closed, and schools shut down. The world seemed to have ground to a halt to the novel coronavirus. Starting December 2019, continued through the year 2020, 2021, and half of 2022. The education system has faced an unprecedented health crisis. That is, COVID-19 pandemic happened. That shook up its entire foundation, and even till today, many more strains of this virus, monkeypox scare is still around. Various governments across the globe launched a crisis response to mitigate the adverse impact of the pandemic on education. Given today's uncertainties, it's vital to gain nuanced understanding of students' online experience in times of COVID-19 pandemic. The greatest challenge was linked to the learning environment at home, and while the least challenge was technological literacy and competency. High school helps students to research, listen, collaborate, lead, be creative and innovative, and put forth consistent and prolonged time, effort, and hard work into activities. But what happened to the education went online in such an important and crucial stage of learning? Manthan with Saraswathi have been in conversation with various personalities from varied fields of medicine, education, social service, edupreneurs, entrepreneurs, PhD scholars who participated. And I recently wound up with the series, Be the CEO of Your Life. And now, welcome to the Rising Falcons. Manthan with Saraswathi is in conversation with these amazing students who have stood tall and endured the odds and the hardship during their most important phase of school life. Let's learn how they face the challenge during the pandemic and the specific strategies that students employed to overcome them. Today, we have with us Chidambaram Suresh to share his unique experience during the 2 years of online learning. So, welcome to the show, Chidambaram.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you so much. How are you, Miss?
Proud. I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you so much for taking your time out and being here, Chidambaram. So before we begin, why don't you introduce yourself, or why don't you tell our audience about yourself?
Sure, Miss. So, hi guys. I'm Chidambaram Suresh. I'm 17 years old, and I've just graduated from Gandhi Memorial Intercontinental School. I'm currently waiting for my university applications. And yeah, I guess that's it for now about me.
Okay, good. We will have something more and great about you. We're very sure about that. So, okay, Chidambaram, now that you said you graduated from the school and it was a very tough 2 years of online education. So if I have to ask you, what was your fondest memory of high school, Chidam?
That's a tough question, Miss. To be honest, there's so many memories with my friends, Miss, within this high school years. But if I was to choose one personally, it would be the Grade 10 Sports Day, most probably, because that's when I got the chance to participate in 3 different events for the very first time. And it also turned out to be the last sports day for me, because in grade 11 and 12, I didn't get the opportunity. So yeah, I guess the Grade 10 Sports Day.
Okay, that's wonderful. So that was the most fondest memory that you had, and you won the prizes, right? And you participated.
Yes.
Nice. Your set of students who graduated this year from high school is a very unique set of students, because the experience which you have gone through, I don't think any other batch would have gone through in the high school. So tell us briefly that what were benefits, or what are the benefits of online classes for students?
To begin with, Miss, I think online classes is not as stressful as offline classes, because we aren't physically present in front of the teacher. So I guess that avoids half of the pressure we have. But but yeah, Miss, there's also for some reason, I'm not sure why, there also seems to be more time available. Maybe because when I'm attending school, there's this travel time, etc., etc. But when I'm at home, it's like I have much more time to complete my work.
Hmm.
And another benefit, yeah, managing tasks also become much easier, miss, because as of notes, files, documents, or all the important documents, all of them are managed in one platform. It isn't mixed between hard as well as soft copies. So I
Hmm.
guess it makes it much more easier for me to revise in before exams and so on.
That's good, Chidam. I think this is one of the positive aspects, yeah, that you don't have to have two different set of stationaries to be carried to school and at home. Wonderful. This is a new aspect which you have given. Thank you for that. But when the whole world went online, so there were a few moments which was shared on the social platform also, which was kind of funny and embarrassing and things like that. Did you have some embarrassing or funny moments which you experienced during this 2 years of online learning?
Oh, miss, a lot actually. Uh, Probably the most embarrassing one would be when I was in my English class. Actually, it was the initial stages of online learning. So I was still new to the Zoom platform, the chat things in Zoom and everything. So there was this group work that was assigned. So we were three people actually,
Mm-hmm.
me as well as two other friends. The previous day we had a discussion and we had a few points. So out of that, what I don't want to take anyone's name, but so one of them. She had a point, and I was certain that it didn't match the topic, but I told her also, but she didn't seem to listen. So she told it in class the next day, and well, sir said it's not good, obviously. So what I did was I wanted to text my other group mate,
Mm-hmm.
but in Zoom you have to choose him privately to chat with him,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
I didn't know that. So
Okay.
I texted my message saying, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. We should have told her to change this pathetic global issue in
Mm-hmm.
front to the whole class. And all of a sudden, everyone starts laughing. Everyone. I
Yeah.
didn't understand what was going on. And
Mm.
then my teacher calls me out. He's like, did you see what you sent? And I'm like, no, sir, what did I send? Because I didn't want to tell him I was chatting in class, right? So,
Right.
and then it's like, check your chat.
Mm.
Yeah, so then I checked. Thank God my teacher was also chill about it, and the other group mate was also chill, so it didn't become a big thing. But definitely embarrassing because my
Yeah.
teacher used it a lot of times after that.
Okay. That's okay. This was one. Do you have one more to share your thoughts?
Oh,
Any
miss.
any other incident you have which you can?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So one time, I was very sleepy actually. I woke up late that day, so it was the morning assembly.
Mm,
So what happened was we were supposed to turn on our videos. So
mm,
what I told my sir was that my camera is broken
mm,
and that I wouldn't be able to turn on my video. But then by mistakenly, I was taking my book or something. Sir asked me to speak something, I think the morning prayer. So he's taking out the diary.
mm.
And that time, by mistake, I switched on the camera. And he saw me and then he asked me, didn't you say your camera was broken? I said, oh sir, it got fixed. Well, I mean, what else can I say at that point? But yeah,
So good, good. Such funny and such embarrassing incidents which happened, and but then you have learned a lot, and these memories will actually remain with us for a lifetime. Anytime, this I think these memories would never fade away from our memory, right? Now that you have done so many years of online, okay. Now, if you had to go back to the initial stage when it was online and things like that, what would you do differently?
uh, is it weird if I say I wouldn't do anything different, miss?
No, that's. I mean, this is your show, so it's entirely your thoughts. No, nothing wrong in that. If you say you wouldn't do anything differently, then that's good. Probably you will remember not to chat in open. You will go
Yeah,
chat
miss.
privately. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
miss. But then, to be honest, I don't think I would like to do anything differently, miss. I mean, I have had my fair share of fun, not so fun moments throughout these online learning years. But
good.
I don't think I would change any of it because from each time I gain something new, some kind of knowledge or an experience. And I
Mm.
don't think I would want to change that. As
Okay,
eventually life is about gaining new experiences, right? So I don't think it matters how I do it.
fantastic. I mean, it is up to you. You say you don't want to change. It's your show. It's your thoughts. You're the guest on my show, and your thoughts is valid. I take it. Okay, now that you're going off for higher education, to whichever place. If you were to choose online or offline learning for your university, which one would you prefer and why would you prefer that?
Offline, miss, offline. As much as online sounds fun, I think I've had enough of it for this, at least for this lifetime.
Okay.
Online learning is, at least for me, it's much more distracting than offline learning, miss. Due to the fact that I have all of my gadgets right in front of me,
Mm,
it's very, very hard for me to restrict myself from getting carried away.
mm,
And I prefer paper and pen all day, miss. It's more of my style rather than taking notes online. Well,
mm.
some people might call me old school for that, but old is gold sometimes. Can't argue, can we?
You got the point, buddy. There, what would benefit you the most? That is what you need to focus. And if you feel that the paper and the pen and taking down the notes helps you and make you move forward, I think you should stick to that. And no way you can call yourself old school. Okay.
Sure.
We are going to our second section, and that's so soon. You can have one liner for that, but if you wish to give me in few sentences, that also you can go over, right?
Sure.
Ready? Have you ever volunteered in your community?
Well, I have volunteered for charity matches in my neighborhood, miss, for a few cleanups held by my school, as
Mm.
well as for my CAS, I held a cleanup. So in that way, I have, but other than that, I don't think I volunteered for anything very, very serious or of a very high profile.
Mm-hmm. But would you like to do this community service? Would you like to carry forward this activity of to the community?
Definitely, miss, definitely. It's just that bringing a change alone is hard, but if I find the right group, if I find the right community to help, I think I'll do it without even thinking, because giving what you have is what makes you and them happy, I think. So I would do it all day.
Very happy to see that young children talking about community service and helping the community. I think it makes my heart grow fonder. Very nice. What would you rather throw away, friends or online games? There's one generation, and you will not believe me, those who have participated in this, I don't know what it was, jinx or what, but most of them have said that they would love to keep their friends and throw away the online games. Moving on to the next question. What is the most used app on your phone?
Oh, definitely Instagram, miss. Definitely.
How many hours do you spend on Instagram?
Probably at least like 4 hours. And now that I have holidays, maybe more. I don't know.
What do you do on Insta actually? And it's a very silly question.
Oh,
I'm just asking. What you keep
yeah.
browsing the profiles of the thing, or you do anything else?
No, miss. In fact, most of when I have to talk with my friends, I don't prefer WhatsApp. I like the user interface of Instagram more, I think. So
Ah,
my chatting happens in Instagram,
mm-hmm.
and I scroll through posts of other people, scroll
Mm.
through reels.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you follow celebrities on Insta?
Yes, miss. A few, not a lot.
And who is the favorite of them?
Probably Kirti Suresh.
Okay, okay, good. What do you do? How do you usually spend your weekends?
Mm, I watch movies, miss. I watch movies, shows. I
Mm-hmm.
go down to play
Mm-hmm.
or talk with my friends also at times. And now I'm going out with family also because they want me to come out. They say I'm spending too much time alone at home, so I should go out with them. So yeah, go out with family nowadays.
Okay, you'll be missing them soon once you leave for higher studies.
I mean, they're going to watch this, so I'll probably say I won't miss them. But yeah, definitely will miss them inside. But I don't want them to know that.
Okay, but when they watch this, they will get to know that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm joking, mom. I'm joking, dad. I won't miss you guys.
I hope they heard you and they know how to react to it. Okay. You're done with your online education and you don't want it anymore. But if I have to ask you that, which was the activity in the online classroom which you enjoyed the most?
Well, I definitely enjoyed the part where my teacher said that's all for today. But well,
Nice sense
yeah,
of
I mean,
humor. I think, yeah, it's a good sense of humor. Okay.
but yeah, miss, I think I definitely enjoy doing group activities in online classrooms, I think, miss. When we are assigned a group and when we have to go through separate breakout rooms, discuss all of that.
Mm-hmm.
There's only around that 3-4 people. You're open to speak. You're not scared that your teacher's listening or your other friends are listening.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get an idea of what's going back, you come back to the main meeting and then you share your ideas. I
Yeah.
think it was unique than the normal classroom group activities. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I enjoyed the most in online classroom.
Good. Good to know that you enjoyed whole feel of being on, in online classes, right? Who are the most special people in your life?
My family members, of course, my friends. I
Mhm.
mean, you can't share everything to your parents at times, and that's why I think my friends mean a lot to me.
Okay.
I can't name any of them because I think all of my friends are special to me in their own ways,
Yeah.
and I don't want to miss out on anyone. But yeah, friends and family members. I won't say teachers. You're special to me, miss, because I knew you as a teacher before, but now you're more of a friend type, I'd say. You're no longer a teacher to me. So yeah, but I think it'd still be the same. I think you would have still supported whatever I did. So I think it'll be good.
Good. Thank you for that. Makes me feel good. Yeah? Good. Okay. Now, if I have to ask you, like, because you said you watch a lot of movies and all that, Chidam, what is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show. I mean, I really enjoyed How I Met Your Mother. I think it had the perfect balance of romance, comedy, everything.
Yeah.
And I also liked Salvation, actually. Salvation is a very good show.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen Salvation. How I Met My Mother, I've seen. Probably I should start watching it now.
Yes, miss, you should. I watched Flash, but I think Flash is a bit overrated. It starts off good and then it goes slow. Common ones, there's Squid Game, there's
Mm,
Money Heist, and all that.
mm. Okay. There are some moments which you really love doing something. There's one moment where you hate doing something. There are also moments when you go with, kind of embarrassment in the thing. What's the most embarrassing thing you have ever said or done in front of someone you liked?
So, man, there's a lot of times, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, miss, so maybe the most embarrassing thing I've ever done would be in front of my friends, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this one time where I was imitating one of my teachers actually when she was angry in class to my mom and my sister. Like they came to pick me up, I think. So I was like, Mom, you have to see what my teacher did today. And I was imitating her.
Mm.
And I didn't know all of my friends were right at the back of me. So
Okay.
what they did was they took a video of it secretly
Oh
and
my
they posted it on their close friends on Instagram. I
God.
had no clue till I saw it, and that's when I realized how foolish I looked. So that's probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Did that Insta stay like that or did it go viral?
No, no, miss, it didn't go viral. They only posted like to
Oh,
close friends because
then,
if the
then,
teacher
then.
saw it, I think I would be in huge trouble. So
Oh,
I think they were kind enough.
good, good. Very nice. So we're moving on to the last question, which is a little serious one. Learning never stops. What is the important thing you have learned in life?
Miss, I think I'll like to add a quote to this answer actually. So there's this saying, I quote, there are two things that define you as a person.
Mm,
One is your determination when you have nothing, and
mm,
second is your attitude when you have everything.
mm,
I mean, throughout the process of whatever I've experienced, I think life doesn't really offer you second chances. So
mm.
no matter what, how small the stage is, give it everything you've got. And also that no matter how much ever success you see, never let it get above your head, as there's always scope to improvement and there's always someone better than you.
Very nice. So beautiful. Such mature thoughts. It's a quote, but did you really? Which is the one do you feel that is most important in life at this point of time? From the quotes you have said just now.
For now, I'll say, miss, your determination when you have nothing, because I don't think I've achieved anything big for now yet.
Mm.
So once I achieve something, maybe I look at my attitude and how I look at things from then on. But for now, I think I should just look forward to achieving something first. So I should just not give up, just go on and see what life has for me.
Very proud of you. And I think
Thank you.
it's all things comes and go in your life. But what
Yes, yes.
the attitude should always remain positive. I would like to end the show with an amazing thought of Martin Luther King Jr. And he said, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in the moment of comfort, but where he stands at the time of challenge and controversy. Friends, ponder over the thought which I just said and enjoy the weekend. Once again, I want to thank Chidambaram Suresh for taking his time out and sharing his online school experience and in his vision or his amazing thoughts with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Means a lot.
And I sincerely want to thank Mr. Suresh for helping me out bring this talk show to you. Kindly like the page Manthan with Saraswathi. And this is Saraswathi saying bye-bye and thank you for watching.